Hi guys, today I'm going to make an unboxing of the Sony Xperia Z3 and give you my first impressions. I will play with it for an hour or so and then talk about it. Let's just quickly open it. One thing I have to mention, I already opened it, I didn't check it yet, but I got disturbed, so I had to do it again. Like I said, I had it open for like a minute until I got disturbed. What's in the box? We have a quite standardized pair of headphones, nothing pretty fancy, USB cable, and a charger. That's pretty much it, nothing special. I was a bit freaked out though when I first opened the package because everything was rumbling in it and it felt like it was open because it wasn't sealed in any way. I don't know why, never happened to me again otherwise, but let's quickly check the device. Let's go around it real quick. Here we have the camera button, volume rocker, I have the copper version, the power button, micro SD card, and I think SIM, it's a nano SIM. I'm waiting still for my nano cutter, headphone jack, camera, microphone. What's that port? Oh, USB, okay. Sony likes their flaps. The dock charger for magnetic, lanyard, hole key. Let's quickly compare it with something slightly bigger, like for example the OnePlus One. You can see it's definitely not that much less tall, but narrow, and the big difference here is if you say the OnePlus One, I can hardly reach the side, but this one has a 5.2 inch and it's really easy to reach. And compared to the Z1 from last year, which I think was a bit bulky, let's check that. Sorry, but it kind of looks like a smaller Z1. Sorry, just a joke, I found that. But I will play with it, but first-hand feel, I have to say, it feels almost a bit too light, like there's no battery in it. Of course, it doesn't feel cheap, it feels really nice. It will be a fingerprint magnet due to the glass here. But I can already tell you one thing. It was a really smart decision from Sony to make this rounded curve. And I think it makes up for a lot because, I don't know, but the device in hand feels absolutely great compared to the Z1 from last year and even the Z2 from just half a year ago. I think the difference is big. And oh yeah, one thing, wow, finally someone who also makes a curved bottom, because I used to use my pinky down at the bottom, and all the hard-edged phones, I was scrubbing against it, and last year especially I complained about the hard edge from the speaker from the Z1. Not here anymore, so I have to say it feels great in the hand. I will set it up, check a little bit, and then get back to you in a few minutes, in a few seconds. But I have to say one thing first. The first feel in the hand is quite amazing. It feels a little bit, I would like to have it a bit more substantial, but it feels really great. So in a few seconds we'll see more. Okay, I'm back and I played with the device for a half hour or so, and here's what I think about the display, the performance, the in-hand feel again, and about the sound. Let's quickly cover the display first, because if you can directly see, and that was what I was pretty surprised about, because the display is even brighter than on the OnePlus, which has a very bright display and it shows more details. It looks more vivid. Pretty surprised. The display looks really, the viewing angles also very stable, very great. And if you can see the white, an absolute great white. I really like the white from what I'm seeing for like on half an hour. You can see a lot of details, very accurate white in my opinion. The colors pop. You can adjust both screens, this is no problem. But from what I'm seeing so far, definitely impressed. One thing a bit negative I have to mention is, you maybe know the yellow banding on the OnePlus. I have a blue banding on the Xperia Z. Here is a slight blue tint on the side. I'm pretty sure it's defective and maybe it will even go away because it seems way less than it was on the start. But like I said, the device was on delivery the whole day, so maybe it's still because it's fresh out of the packaging, but I think it will do fine. But otherwise the display seems really impressive. Just about the in-hand feel, once again, the power button I feel is a bit too close to the volume rocker because you touch it every time you hit the power button. It's not really an issue, but I wanted to mention, as you can see here, I'm very close to it, and when I press, I touch it, I won't execute anything, but still, we also have double tap to wake. Pretty nice. In-hand feel is still great. It feels a little bit shallow, and one thing I wanted to show you, if you can hear this, this is Gorilla Glass free, and it sounds like Gorilla Glass free. Here on the back, it also sounds very solid. It also sounds kind of like Gorilla Glass free, but I don't know what they did on the top. But this for me doesn't sound and feel like Gorilla Glass free. Maybe they used something different and we don't have a protector anymore, but it's definitely a difference. And also about the sound, not as loud as the One Plus, a little bit less, but therefore way better because we have stereo front-facing speakers, we have bass, we have very nice trebles, and also the mids sound very clear, and the sound is definitely way more natural. So the sound definitely is better. Nothing to say here, but we have a little bit bass, and since we have all glass, it vibrates. The whole glass will vibrate on higher volumes, and even the front. So if you are using the device while listening to music and you tap around the screen, you will notice this vibration on the back and the front. So this could maybe be a little bit something you have to get used to, or it could be annoying. I don't know yet. It will, but usually if I just watch movies, I hold it like this, and the vibration on the back shouldn't be a problem. So just real quick, I will do a full review with battery test, camera test and everything, but for right now, in-hand feel is nice, a little bit not substantial enough, and this, but definitely great because it has a very nice, the bezels are good sized, it lies great in the hand. I'm very happy about this curve here. So design wise, absolutely nice. It looks really stunning. Display seems to be very great if nothing major or bad happens anymore. Sound also very great. Performance pretty much on One Plus level. Not really a big difference, like maybe 5% at best. And yeah, actually pretty surprised, impressed by this device. How good it actually will be in a bit longer term, you will know in about a week when my review should be up. Definitely surprised. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you appreciate my videos and maybe want to support my channel, you can also donate if you want to. I will put a link in the description. Otherwise, there's not much yet, so I have to say. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. Yeah, that's it. Until next time, bye. I'll be back.